Hey, it's Mark Ferguson with Invest for More. I'm at my 68,000 square foot strip mall that has a grocery store, a restaurant, my office, dance studio, and our parking lot work is starting. So it's pretty cool to see that we have the repairs beginning. I know a lot of people have complained about it a lot for a while. We'll talk about the cost, show the work being done. For right now, they're starting on removing pavement in the worst spots so that we can get those redone. Then they'll come through and seal coat everything and restripe all the lines. The gigantic potholes here. And you can also see that was redone before in the past, before we bought it, where they had repaved that whole spot, and it just keeps happening. And the grocery store is right there, and then we're gonna redo their lot as well. And they pay for all the repairs on their property directly. So there goes some of the trucks taking away old pavement, which is a good sign. Like I said, we don't have to do too much of that luckily, but there are a few spots that are really bad that need completely redone. So there they are over there, redoing all of that. And then we'll see how it looks once it's all completed. And once they finish those repairs, then they'll do seal coat and restripe the whole lot too. But that is quite the jackhammer. That's deep. Who knows how many layers of repairs that had over it. So you can see that was pretty thick pavement. It was actually a little thicker than they thought, but the guys are super cool. He said he wouldn't charge us anymore. So it was 5 inches deep in some spots. And then here's what they're charging us for seal coat, crack fill, and striping. $8,000 for crack fill, $1,500, potholes $900, striping $1,400, and then mill and overlay. I think that's what they're doing right now is $3,300, and that's my side and the El Cielo side, which is the restaurant, and then Food King, the grocery store. They're gonna do their side as well too, and I'll show you in just a second how much they are charging for that. And then yeah, you can see all the asphalt there ready to go, and we'll show you too. They got all this done in pretty much a day, so we'll show you a finished product here pretty soon. And here's the Food King side, $7,000 for the seal coat, crack fill $1,450. Mill overlay, so they have a little bit of that too. $700, 2 skin patches, whatever those are, $250, and then striping and handicap, $1,500 there. That's one thing too. I do have a handicap spot I'm supposed to have in front of my building, and our sign blew off. So we never did have that put back up, but I am supposed to have that. So should I tell them? Should I not? We'll figure that out. Don't worry. as they were doing this, I was weirdly recording them and walking around, so they were probably wondering who the weird guy was videotaping them do all this work, but it's okay. The main guy did come out and talk to me after he was done in my office. I didn't know he knew where my office. Well, I guess he figured that out, but they're cool about it. And yeah, so it'd be really cool to see this whole parking lot done. Just some information on the building while you watch them. I bought this building in 2018 for $2.1 million. Came with a grocery store, a restaurant. There was a small labor-ready office, and there's a coffee shop just to the right of where you're looking right now. And that has a land lease. So there's a land lease there, and the rest of it's just our triple net leases. So the tenants pay the expenses. Now with this lot, we as a landlords pay for the work to be done, and then technically the triple net fees the tenants should pay for all that. However, our triple net fees are pretty low. They don't quite cover all the expenses. We do need to raise them a little bit, but the building's been fantastic for us, and my best investment by far. So we've been okay with that. I think our total rents right now are about $35,000 a month with triple net, and that includes the grocery store, which lease went up about $5,000 a month last December. They actually initiated that raise because they knew their rent was so low and they wanted to lock in a longer term lease. Then we added my office as well, which pays rent. We added a dance studio, which pays rent. And then the restaurant, their rent goes up every year. It had an escalating lease. And the coffee shop has like an escalating lease every 10 years or something. So that rent is locked in for a long time. But I think it's $2,500 a month to rent that corner of the land right there. So that's the property. I wish I could find more like this. I think I would have to probably go out of my area, out of the state, to really find good deals. We've seen a few not grocery stores, but strip malls come up for sale, but just not with very good numbers or locations. There's just always something wrong with them, and I kind of got spoiled with this one. I'm still buying lots of other real estate, obviously. You see that on my channel. But it's tough to find big properties like this that make so much money, that don't have major problems, major issues. And real big vacant properties like this can eat your money away really, really, really fast. All right, so we'll let you watch just the end of this here, and we'll show you the finished project. right, they're just about done. They've been here all afternoon, and as you can see, they're almost finished with the patchwork, but pretty cool to see how that all went together. And they just worked non-stop getting that done. And then they said once they're finished just rolling over it a time or two here, people can drive over it, and that'll just help compact it and finish that too. And then they'll come back, fix some of the potholes, some of the other spots, and then do the seal coat and lining and striping, and we'll be all done with the lot. So I'm going to try and get some drone footage tomorrow, if I can, of what the lot looks like from the air, and then try and do drone footage of what it looks like after it's all done too. So I do have a drone. It's not an amazing drone, so I don't know the quality of the picture, but we'll see what we can figure out. Worst case scenario, I'll find someone who's got a good drone, but we will have a much prettier lot here very soon. I thought about trying to figure out a new restriping pattern, but it made my head hurt too much, so we're just gonna go with what was here before and go that route. All right, thanks for watching. We'll have more updates on the lot when it's all done, more updates on our flips, rentals, businesses, all of that as well, and of course advice and other videos too. Be back soon. Take care.